Okay, hi guys, I'm back. I have not painted in about a week, so I needed to paint something. This is more of an experiment because I've never painted on tile before. You know, it's already sealed. I'm not entirely sure that my paint's not going to crack. So I probably should just have done one to see how it goes. But we're going to try 6. Yeah. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to my most favorite artist on YouTube at the moment, Anne-Marie Ritterhoff. She mentioned me in her video. She showed a screenshot on her phone of my channel and kind of went through and told people that she really enjoyed watching me and it was cool and I did some neat stuff there, and to come over and check me out. And within I want to say 6 to 8 hours, I had 75 new subscribers. So I was so excited about that. So thank you, Anne-Marie. This painting day is dedicated to you because you're so awesome. I've loved watching you from the very beginning, the first video you put up. I love to watch you. You do all sorts of cool experiments. You try everything that you can think of. You've tried all these different mediums, all these different paints. You've just gone out of your way to find just the coolest and best stuff for us to try out. So, again, dedicated to you, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much for mentioning me on your channel. And thank you to all my new subscribers and everybody that came over from Anne-Marie to check me out. And those who did not come from Anne-Marie, who have checked me out and subscribed to me, thank you to you as well. Now I have hit 300 subscribers, which for me is a huge, huge, big deal. So this is a celebratory pour, and again, totally dedicated to you, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much for everything, for the laughter, for the love, for the gorgeous, beautiful artwork that you have shared with us. Okay, so again, I'm going to paint over these tiles. Now, I've never painted over tiles before. I've seen plenty of people do it, and they've had success. I do not do well with experiments. They turn out real pretty, but then they, sometimes they dry. And one of my latest ones, I was goofy, and I painted over another painting that I did not realize I think it was house paint. So my painting, when it dried, it cracked. But I've painted plenty of times over other paintings that were just the acrylic paint and nothing happened. It didn't crack. So I'm not going to paint over house paint anymore. That's for sure. But, I don't know about these sealed surfaces. They're not going to breathe. So I'm a little worried about pouring over them. But that's why this is an experiment. I've got some pretty colors here. We'll go through the colors real quick. Artist Loft Green Yellow, one of my favorite colors. Phthalo Blue, one of my all-time, absolute most beautiful colors on the planet. Apple Barrel, Purple Pansy. Usually I use the Wild Iris. This is kind of a real bright purple. But, I don't know, I thought I'd give it a try today. Cranberry, of course, one of my all-time favorites from Apple Barrel. And then the turquoisey color is a mixture of Laguna and Cool Blue from Apple Barrel. And it could be also some other kind of blue from Apple Barrel. I don't know, because my Cool Blue, it had floetrol in it, which means it could have been mixed in another bottle and poured into this one. That's a good tip for y'all. With these little bitty bottles, you actually leave a lot of paint, and you can't really cut these open. These are awesome. You can cut these open. You smash all the paint down with a stick, and then at the very end you cut it, and you scrape out a lot of paint left over from these. But this you can't really cut open. So take your floetrol, and when the bottle's empty, take your floetrol and shake it up. Instead of putting it into your cup with your paint, put it in here, shake it up, and then pour this into your cup of paint. And that way, you get a lot of paint out of here that otherwise you would have lost. So, and then of course we have the white, which is the flow acrylic. But since my house is so chilly, it's not really flowing. So I have to add a good bit of floetrol and water to it. I'm just going to put some silicone in my white and my colors, just a drop in each color. I really don't need a lot of silicone, I've discovered. I mean, really, like 1 drop does amazing. I have set aside some little bitty cups of paint with no silicone in them. I was thinking about maybe on one of these doing sort of a my marble rose technique. I don't like using the marble rose technique with the silicone. It just, to me, it turns out cool, but completely different than it does. So if you like a bunch of cells, do the marble rose technique with the silicone in it. If you don't like a lot of cells and you just want something that's very defined, try it without the silicone because it's kind of cool. So I'm staring at these tiles. I have not figured out yet what I'm going to do with them. I'm thinking about, at least for the first one, we'll just try a simple flip cup. See where it goes from there. We might do a flip and drag on one of them, maybe. I'm thinking that might be kind of cool. But again, I really have no idea how these are going to turn out. Hopefully they won't all crack, but you never know. Those of you out there that pour on tiles, you do know. So, if you pour on tiles like this, these ceramic tiles, let me know how yours goes. I would love to find out. So we're just going to use these little bitty medicine-sized cups. And I'm going to start with some white. And my battery's almost dead on my phone, so I don't know. I'm hoping that I don't my battery doesn't die before I'm done with this video. And I'm just putting all the colors in this one. Let's put some white there. I might run out of room before I get to the top of this little bitty cup. I usually try not to mix so many colors together because, most of the time it doesn't work out so great for me, but, sometimes it works, so we're going to try it. All right, I've got all the colors in this little bitty cup, so we're just going to do a flip cup on one of these. I'm moving so much paint out of the way. Let's pick up this one. Ooh, look at that. It already poured out. It's pretty, though. All right, I'm going to let it sit for a second. I'm going to make sure you're in focus. Yeah, looks like it, hopefully. Okay. Well, the colors are really pretty together, at least. You can't go wrong with turquoise, purple, lime green. Okay, here we go. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, I just love those colors together. That's a lot of paint, though. A lot of paint for this tiny little tile. I probably could have done 2 tiles with this. We're just letting the excess in the cup run out. It'll help pull the paint off the edges. And I really do like to let my paint sit for a minute to see, what cells come up without me doing anything at all. Ooh, I'm going to tap on this and it's going to go, it's going to plop right off the cup there. Pretty cup. Don't you wish you could make like some drinking cups that look like this, but from the outside? Because the outside's not real exciting, but if you look at the inside, if you could make, I don't know, that's just pretty. You got some cells coming up over here. Look kind of cool. We're going to take a little bit of heat to it from, if I can get started. There we go. Pop a lot of bubbles there. The heat up about, 4 or 5 inches above it. See what it'll bring up. Not a lot. It's not cooperating a whole lot today. Who knows? Who knows? I like the cells there. Those are pretty, though. There's nothing coming up through that blue. It's probably a little thick. The paint, once I pour off some of that, it should bring up a little bit more. You can see those right there. Those are really pretty. And my ceiling fan is running, so it's making my flame go wonky. Okay, I'll leave that. And I think we're going to tilt it now. I always hate to move it because if you just sit here and watch it for a few minutes, the cells will slowly come up. But that's a really pretty section through there. I like that. Well, let's tilt it and see. I feel like I need an edge catcher for this. It's already pouring off of this side, but actually it's pouring off of both sides. But I'm going to need to stretch it a little bit more anyway. So we'll kind of pour it off of this corner first. Slowly, 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 so you don't destroy your pretty cells. Come on, go off that corner. There you go. It didn't want to cooperate. Okay. Now we're going to go off this corner here. It's super pretty, but I'm just super worried that it's just going to dry cracked. And those of you out there that do this, you know, yourselves, if you pour on tiles, yeah, I see a lot of people make coasters. You know, they'll pour resin on this after it's dry. Do any of y'all do that out there? Because I'd love to do that if people actually buy it, but I'm a little worried that nobody would buy those. And, you know, I mean, they're really super cool little bitty works of art, but we all want to make art that people will actually do something with, you know, enjoy. Well, it's looking cool. Uh-oh, we missed that corner, I think. Nope, we did not. It's just white. Oh, the pink's really coming through there. That cranberry just loves to show itself. I've pretty much poured off all my turquoise. That's okay though. All right. That looks kind of cool, huh? I kind of want to bring it back the other way. No, you know what? I'm not going to do anything with it. Every time I say, ooh, I want this or that, you know, I want that off there or that off there, I'm going to leave that. Because that looks kind of cool like that. And if I try and push it off, I'll just, the S word it up. So, let's torch it again. That's kind of a weird cell right there. I don't really know what to say about it. Get the air bubbles out. See if we can bring up some more cells in these. See that you got some little ones coming up. Those are kind of cool. Add a little more interest to that corner. Ooh, it's pretty. Do this over here. This corner right here. See if something will come. Oh, there we go. A little bit of heat. Definitely not touching it with the flame. It looks pretty cool though. I like it. Nothing is coming up in these giant red cells though. That's okay though. Because we got these giant red cells through here, these little bitty ones through here, and those little bitty ones there. I like that. That's cool. You don't want to get the flame too close because then you get these little tiny itty bitty cells. Okay, that's going to stay just like that. I'm going to wipe off the bottom. And then we're going to move it out of the way. So that I don't go pour something else on top of it. Which is my luck. You know, I always do that. Okay, there's that one. I'll set it over here, out of the way. Let it just sit there and do what it wants to do. Alright, let's see. What should we do next? Another... You know what? I kind of want to do... Let's do one of these. These little... I don't know why I moved the cup. I could have just picked up the towel and moved it. Duh. Okay, we're going to do one of those little... my little rose ones. So... I'm going to pinch the cup so it puts a little thing in there. This should be plenty of paint to do the little marble rose technique here. Okay, remember that the first color in is the last color out. So I like to have white in the middle of my little marble rose. And I'm not going to use all these colors because it's just too much. And then let's do, let's do the turquoise. And you don't need a lot of it. No, I don't want to do the lime green, I don't think. I think we'll do the pink. A little bit more white. I don't think I've done marble rose with purple. I don't know, maybe I have. But we'll do the purple. But you see, I'm just putting a tiny, tiny bit in there. You know what? How about some phthalo blue? Oops, you know what? It just occurred to me. I'm doing this with the, okay, no marble rose on this one because I just realized that I am doing this with the silicone. And I don't want to use the silicone on this. So, we will just do another flip cup because those are fun. The paint just, it looks cool so far. I'm sorry if I keep getting my head in the shot. I really don't want my head in the shot. I don't like to see my top of my head in the video. Now, if that tile over there stays the way it is, I mean, it looks cool. Please, y'all keep your fingers crossed that it does not crack. Okay, let's see what this one's going to do. Well, not as pretty, but you never know what it's going to do. I don't know what happened right there. It's like almost like a drip, but I didn't drip it. See how that cranberry color just pops right up through that blue, that phthalo blue? I love it. It's so pretty.
And here she comes. It's Casey, the banner. Casey.
I don't really need to use the excess in the cup, but we're going to anyway. Pretty. Look at that cup. Look at the little bitty cells in the bottom of that cup. I don't know if y'all can see that, but kind of cool. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. All right. Give it some heat here. Watch out the bubbles first. I'm probably going to get rid of this right here. This really irritates me. But over here is pretty because you get that turquoise mixed with the white. It's kind of pretty. Oh, look at those cells that come up. Y'all can probably hear my little ones, my little girls playing outside. They don't realize how strong my microphone is. But I love to listen to the video back and listen to them playing outside. It looks like a little alien head right there. I'm going to move these over just a little bit. Alright, so I'd like to save this, but I really want more of that turquoise in there. I don't know. Let's just tilt it and we'll see what happens, right? Let's tilt it this way for, you know what, I'm going to get me a little, get a little edge catcher there. And that way, ooh, I'm almost out of edge catchers. We can use the paint sample. Perfect. Look at that. Awesome.
Show ever. It's the Casey Undercover Show.
So you don't see that green now, but when I, oh, that's good enough. But if I hold my thing here and pour it back that way, it'll come, the green will come back. I know you probably can't see that, but oh, pretty. All right, let's pour it off this way. All right, I'm sorry I'm getting quiet. I just I started listening to the kids playing outside and got distracted. Okay, this one I'm not liking as much as the first one. But it was kind of an accident that I even made this one, so. Because this was supposed to be the marble rose, but I kind of like that. I really don't like that, though. That's really not cool. So I'm going to try and sort of get rid of that. There we go. Let's see, now I've got this huge red area right there I don't like. Okay. Now, oh, didn't bring it quite over the edge well enough. There we go. That's fixed. That green did not work out, so let's I don't know what to do. Should I just leave it? Probably. This area is too big, but maybe something will come through there because you see a couple little cells right there. And that's kind of cool looking over there. I'm gonna leave it because I'm really in the bad habit of, you know, pushing it too far sometimes and just messing everything up. But this one, along with the other one, if you could make coasters out of these and like somebody would actually use them, they'd look pretty cool. I really need something else to come up here though. And that green kind of, I don't know, detracts. It doesn't belong. I feel like I need to pour that off, but I'm not going to. Yeah. Whoops. I'm just throwing my torch around. Turquoise is coming up through here. It's kind of pretty.
Now I have the
Ella. She's such a little. She's gonna like do Hamlet one day, I think. I've got to get rid of this green. It's just bothering me. It doesn't go. Oh, and now I'm pouring off everything else. Okay. I don't want to do that. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring back the lovely cells. There we go. Now I'm kind of liking that. It's looking a little neater. Alright, we're going to leave that. That looks kind of cool. Wipe off the bottom.
Let me try that over again.
Alright, and let's torch it. See if we get anything else coming up through there. It get kind of washy. Well, that just does not want to do anything. Interesting. I have my hand here because the ceiling fan is just... I don't know, that one's kind of cool. We'll set it aside, we'll let it dry, see what happens. And we need a little more paint on the edge though, because the edge, for some reason. Okay, set that over there. Alright, let's go back to this one. Let's try not making the mistake of using the silicone paint. Alright, let's move it out of the way. Cool. Okay, cup. Ooh. I don't know if you've noticed my cups that I was using today. Finally got new cups. And then what happens? I've lost them. I have no idea where they've gone to. So, I'm back to using whatever I can find. Alright, some white. Probably too much white. Some pink. And what about some turquoise? And then some phthalo blue. Okay. And how about a hint? No, let's do white again. Some white. And let's do a hint of green. Now, most of this is going to pour off because I'm going to stretch my paint like I always do because I like to do that. So let's just do another hint of, no. Yeah.
Let's try that.
Shoot, I don't know. We'll do another thing of turquoise because all this is going to pour off. And we'll just do some pink on top of that just in case. There we go. Alright. Make sure to pinch your little cup there. But don't pinch it too hard because it'll crack. There we go. And I got paint all over this thing. That's what happens when you don't clean your hands off. Alright. Start from the center. I'm going to try and not work my way across this like I always seem to do. There's the blue. Pretty color combo so far. And now we're just going to do this for my center because that's what I like to do. I like to hold it still for a center because it makes kind of like the... it's hard to explain. Maybe once I pour it out, if I can still see it, I'll show you. I'll explain what I mean. And I start off by going slow, but then I lose my patience with my paint, and then we have to speed up. I mean, it's pretty color combo. I kind of wish I could save like this side. This is the pretty stuff. Looks like the lime green has kind of mixed with the cranberry and made this orangey color. Totally unexpected, but really pretty. Okay, I'm going to move it over here so I can pour it off. And look at this, cells. No silicone, but cells. So you don't always get what you want. You don't always get what you want. Because I'm totally, I don't know, maybe this tile is too small for this, or... Because this is not my sort of, it's kind of cool looking. Kind of digging it. I can't believe the amount of cells right there. That's just crazy. That is crazy. And look at that. You got this solid. Gotta have to get rid of that. I'll just have to pour it back across. Okay. I don't know. Looking cool though. One more little corner there to go. I can get my paint to cooperate. Okay, come on, baby. There we go. All right, so I don't know. That's kind of neat looking. I don't know. I didn't like this at first, but kind of gives a balance to this. It's so busy over here. I kind of want to leave it, but I don't know. It's a lot of paint still on there. A lot of paint still on there. And a crazy amount of cells. I don't know. It looks it's kind of neat. I think I'm going to leave it. I probably could push that off, but then the whole thing would be busy. And I don't know. It gives it a balance. All right. I'm going to torch it just to get the air bubbles out, but that will probably cause more cells, unfortunately. Little pinholes. And the dog is out there barking at something. Who knows what he's barking at. Alright, there we go. Kind of cool. So we're going to leave that like that one. I like that. It's kind of neat. And hope that it doesn't crack, right? I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't dump it or drop it. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so next. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I realized that this video is running long, so I'm going to get you down so you can see the 3 that we've already finished. Okay, so the pink is not that bright. It's not quite that pink. This first one, the second one, and the third one. Kind of neat looking. Yeah, I hope it does not crack when it dries because that's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it here because my phone is about dead and I don't want it to die right in the middle of a video. So there's your pretty for today. And wherever you are on the planet, have an awesome afternoon, evening, night. Thank you to all my old subscribers, all my brand new subscribers, everyone who's watching. I love you all. And see you later. Bye.